Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to yet another tier list video. In today's tier list, we're going to be ranking all of the Fortnite starter pack skins that have been inside of the game up into chapter 3 season 2. As always, be sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let's get right into it. Now, starting off the video, we do have a little change up with the tier list that we got going on here. With instead of going from A all the way down to D, we are going to be honest, because some of these starter pack skins we only got for the V-Bucks. So starting off, we have the Rogue Agent skin. For Rogue Agent, I really wasn't a big fan of this. I didn't get it just for the V-Bucks. I thought the skin was okay, and for that reason, I am going to give it a C. Going on into the Wingman starter pack, I did not like this skin at all. Honestly, I remember very clearly that the only reason I got this was for the V-Bucks. I hated the skin, really didn't like it. The back bling was okay, but the skin itself, I did not like at all. Now, for the Ace pack, I actually really did like this skin. I don't think this starter pack skin is GOAT worthy, but I will give this an A, being that I really did like this when it came out in chapter 1 season 5. For the Summit Striker, this is another case of I just got it for the V-Bucks. When this was leaked, I actually thought it was pretty cool, but once I got it and played within the game, I'm like, all right, this skin is actually kind of trash, but thankfully I got it for the V-Bucks included. So it was a bad skin, if I'm being honest. Some people might like it, but for me it was absolute trash. Moving on into the Cobalt starter pack from chapter 1 season 7, I actually really did like this skin, but once I started to use it more, I thought it wasn't as great as I thought, but it wasn't as bad as the Summit Striker. I know a lot of people actually don't like the Cobalt skin, but I really like the look of it, being that it really gave me that Terminator vibe to it with the red eyes on the skin. So I will give that a little bit of credit and give Cobalt a B. Up next, we have the Laguna starter pack. This is an easy choice for me. Laguna is a great skin, and the starter pack overall is just one of the greatest starter pack skins of all time. It is easily better than all of the rest that we have currently, and easy choice for me. A lot of people I know really like this skin, and you might have it in the GOAT section, or you may have it a little lower, but I know majority of people that I talk to really like the Laguna skin. For our next starter pack skin, a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this one, and that is totally fine. I feel like I'm one of the few that really like this skin, and honestly, I'm going to give it, I'm on the verge. I really like it a lot. I don't know if it was GOAT worthy, but I will say that it was a very good starter pack skin, so I will give it an A. A lot of people do not like the skin at all. I personally like it. I think it's a very unique skin, so for that, we are going to give Wild an A. For the Summit Striker, I'm just going to answer this really quickly. I don't like the skin at all. It looks very ugly. Easy choice for me. Only got it for the V-Bucks, nothing else. Haven't used the cosmetics to this day, and it is going to stay that way. Moving on to the starter pack skins that we got in chapter 2. Our first one that we have is the Wave Breaker. This was an okay starter pack in my opinion. It wasn't the worst, but it by far wasn't the best. So an easy choice for me to give it a pretty decent rating is going to be a B. A lot of people I think do like this skin, but for me it's honestly not that great, but it's by far not as bad as the rest of these. Going on into the Iris skin, I thought this is easily one of the most overrated skins for a starter pack. It's not terrible. I like the skin with the hood up, but other than that, there wasn't really that much going for this skin. The V-Bucks were great, definitely a little boost to it, but just I don't know, I wasn't a big fan of it. The hood up was the only style I liked using. The hair just looks atrocious on this skin. But yeah, Iris, for me, a fair rating for this is going to be a C. Going on into Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket is a very good starter pack skin. We actually got an edit style for this later on in chapter 2 season 3, which is really cool, an all black edit style. So for Yellow Jacket, I am going to give this an A. Chapter 2 season 4 starter pack skin in Street Serpent was not a terrible starter pack skin, but I really didn't care too much for it. A lot of people didn't really care for it as well. It's not terrible. It's not near as bad as these. The next starter pack skin that we have up is going to be Diamond Diva from chapter 2 season 5. I actually really like this starter pack skin a lot. I'm going to have to give it an A. I know a lot of people really like this, being that it was an aerobic assassin. I believe that's how you said the skin's name. It was a reskin of a skin that was already in the game, but a really good reskin nonetheless. Going on into our starter pack skin from chapter 2 season 6. If we already thought the season of chapter 2 season 6 with the primal season was bad enough, it came along with a really crappy starter pack skin. easily for me, this is only going to be a V-Bucks starter pack. The skin was terrible. The edit style was like a navy blue, brown, and yellow, which looked really, really ugly. Going on into Dizzy, this is going to be from Chapter 2, Season 7. And honestly, Dizzy is one of my favorite starter pack skins. A lot of people may disagree with me on putting this in the GOAT section, but I really, really do like the skin a lot. And I think for me, easily it is going to have to be a GOAT. Like I said, for a lot of these tier list videos, it's just my opinion. A lot of people are going to disagree with it, and that's totally fine. We all have our different opinions, but a lot of people sometimes get angry at me for my tier list, which I think is a little bit weird, but nonetheless, just want to put that out there since a lot of people might think that this is the official tier list, but it is honestly just my opinion. But going back into the tier list, the dark skin is a really, really good skin. Honestly, one of my favorite ones as well. From Chapter 2, Season 8, dark is going to have to be a GOAT starter pack. Now we are moving on into the 2 starter pack skins that we have so far in Chapter 3, Season 2. And the Voidlander starter pack, for me at least, was not great at all. If the skin didn't have an edit style, I probably would just put it here. But the back bling I actually really did like in the starter pack, but the skin is just not great at all. It is very boring. I don't like the little mist that comes out of the eyes because you can just clearly see it get in the way when you're using the skin. And last but not least, our starter pack from Chapter 3, Season 2, we have the Zoe Clash skin. Really, really like this skin. One of my favorite starter pack skins, and it's easily going to have to be one of the greatest of all time. And that is going to be it for today's tier list. As always, be sure to let me know down below any changes that you would make to your tier list. Also, be sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys next video.